Previously on Ready to Die.
They'll go play action with Darnold.
Oh!
He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they bring him down there. They'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. Darnold now to throw. This hot. And he's going to... From the gun, it's Love. That one, caught. That's Matthew Golden.
Ready.
Throwing is Love.
Touchdown, baby.
Ready.
Here's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. On play action. And this drive is over before it can start.
Team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Yo! I'm glad he didn't do
This
that, bro.
taken in at the 8-yard line. He's to midfield. They're going to be set up with a short. Darnold to throw again. That one taken in.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop?
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down.
In a one-possession game.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's going to be out of bounds, and that is going to do it. On the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over.
Bro, I played this dude last time. I don't know if I lost or won.
This
Bro,
place first
I
opened
really
way
played
back
this
in
last time.
1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau
I think I
Field
beat this
here in
dude.
Green Bay.
Yo, I played this nigga
Today
last
we've
time.
got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Play my rival. Wait, what? I'm
Here's the
receiving?
kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
What? I should have power. I played this dude last time, actually, which is crazy to even think about that. Let's see. I guess we can literally. I can post this on YouTube and be like, "This is a rematch."
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there.
And that's right here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of this caliber who runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Black 40. Drill green. Ready.
Love from the gun. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Packers first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Blue 32. 62 blaster. Ready.
Love, they go play action now. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard
Bro, I
line.
don't like how this nigga play, bro.
33. Yellow.
Love now.
See?
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Someone's looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Here's Darnold. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Back to throw, Darnold. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here goes that.
Now it's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. And this one a 41-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
Corner outs is not going.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult pull to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as we're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side. Because when
Keep
you
running
throw
in.
a pick,
Keep running in.
look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready, break.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun. Love. That's taken in by Golden. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Set ball, 10. Yellow, 22. Set ball.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. Taking it
Yo!
right down.
No way.
Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, 59 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead.
JJ8.
And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
What? I've met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick.
That's not a pick?
The extra point. That's it.
A big play that time on the catch and run. 35 yards. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Going to run the sweep here. This is Cup. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage. No big surprise. Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss.
Somehow that wasn't a pick.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Darnold from the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Horton. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch. And most offenses make a living off of yards after catches. Hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
And it is good. Well, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And that will tie things up at 6-6. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Love looking to throw it. Short throw. He's got Kraft. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he's got some space here. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break up the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Brings up 2nd and 1 on the Seahawks 23-yard line.
Yo, what's up? I see you, Willis.
2nd down and a yard.
Yellow, 43, set.
Love. This will be caught inside the 10. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready. Black 40.
I have the games and shit. Nah, it's been good though.
Ready?
Just
To
stressing
throw
over.
now, here's Love. And this one
Stuff
too
like that.
low.
I'm really liking
Appreciate
what
you.
I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has
Distraction
been
over
playing at
stuff
a
like
shutdown level so
That's all
far.
it is.
Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds
Here we
down.
go. 6. Ready.
Now Love. This is caught. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off
Appreciate
much more
you.
yardage after the catch,
Appreciate you.
but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there. No. It appears they're going to mark him short of the first. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. The kick by McManus is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Bro, he really gets the ball back, bro.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
Right now, it's just Madden. Probably gonna do like other stuff.
And makes it across the 20 as these guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Hands it to Walker to begin the series. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete.
Yeah.
We've seen these defenses making up opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. And here we go on 4th. Darnold. That's to his running back. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Mushroom Tuesday.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Mushroom
Marked
Tuesday.
down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
That's nice.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Perfect.
This time, the extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Basically, it's the days that college football and the NFL.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Basically, the days that college football
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40.
Appreciate you much. Appreciate you.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's Darnold.
Thank you.
Rifles one, and that's going to
How
be
did you hear about
intercepted.
that?
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out